To the uninitiated content creator, podcasting might seem like a no-brainer. You just record yourself talking, sometimes interviewing someone else. How hard could it be? Serious podcasters as well as YouTubers know that this is far from the truth, and they avoid making the following podcasting mistakes, which kill both subscriber count and retention. They'll do the same to your YouTube videos, by the way. Make sure you stick around until the end when we discuss the one huge and expensive mistake made by more podcasters and YouTubers than you might think, and it is so easy to fix. Podcasting mistake number one: long, pointless introductions. Get to the point as quickly as possible so listeners will know they came to the right spot. Regular followers might bear with you, but since serious content creators are always trying to build an audience, they make sure that they don't lose those valued listeners who may be there for the first time. Along the same line, they avoid long, tedious bios of their guests. Podcasting mistake number two: failure to include social proof as to why the listener should stick around and listen to you. I've made over 700 videos and podcasts, and I do this on every single one of them. Your regular listeners and viewers may know who you are and are happy to hear what you have to say. But what about those strangers who have never heard you before? Why should they listen to you? Or why should you listen to me for that matter? Because I've managed to include the fact that I am fast approaching 800 videos and podcasts. That is my social proof, if you will, as to why I might know a thing or two about podcasting. Find a way to work your experience into your scripts, keeping it as short as possible. Just as you don't want to include long, boring bios of your guests, don't include long, boring bios of yourself. Podcasting mistake number three: they don't amp it up a bit. Remember, they can only hear your voice, no visuals, so don't drone on. You need to be a little bit more animated than you might be in real life. It's just the way it translates over audio only. Don't go overboard, but do be a little bit more animated than you might be if we were talking in person. Sometimes this means recording one podcast or one YouTube video in 2 or 3 pieces. Podcasting mistake number 4: they forget to include an intriguing title that will do well with SEO, search engines. This means including your keywords in the title and in the beginning of your description, because this is how new listeners and viewers will find you. Let me be honest, this is a lot harder than it looks. Let me give you a simple example. Remember when quiet quitting was all the rage for about 5 minutes? Which of the following would you be more apt to listen to? What is quiet quitting at work? Or from overworked to underworked, my 30-day quiet quitting experiment? Let us know in the comments below. Note, they both include that all-important keyword, quiet quitting. Podcasting mistake number 5: no call to action at the end. Call to actions, or CTAs as we like to call them, are important to the growth of all types of content creation. If you want to learn more about the importance of CTAs and how to craft them, click on the link that has appeared on your YouTube screen. It explains the why and hows of call to actions across all types of content. Doing this simple task incorrectly is leaving a lot of money on the table. And who wants to do that? So click right now. Good luck.